Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, a long time ago, there was a prince. This prince used to store his receipts in the shoebox. There came a point in time where he went to retrieve his receipts. When he grabbed his secret shoebox, he found that it was a mess. There were receipts that were missing, in fact. He was told by others in his kingdom that a wicked witch had taken some of his receipts and had really messed up his shoebox. At this point, he was really angry, but he was also told that a beautiful princess had saved him and had retrieved these receipts from the wicked witch. What he did was he took the receipts out of his shoebox, dumped them on his desk, took the shoebox out back, set it afire, and laughed hysterically as the shoebox burnt up. He then went inside, and what he did immediately was log on to QuickBooks online and get an online account with them to take care of this issue. Now, what happened to the prince and the princess? I'll tell you that at the end. But let's look at right now the sample account in QuickBooks Online to see how to do a bill. We looked at expenses the last time. Today, we're going to look at bills. So if you go to the expense area right here, and you click on bills, it takes us to the bill screen. Come on, QuickBooks. Maybe the Wicked Witch is doing this to me. Go to the bill screen, QuickBooks. Here we go. Okay, we're at the bill screen. What you do with a new bill, again, if QuickBooks decides to help me out and actually move, is you click Add Bill. So you click the bill there and you click Create a Bill. It'll take us to the screen where you create a bill. Now, last time, again, we looked at expenses. So what's the difference between a bill and an expense? Aren't they both the same thing? Well, sort of, but not really. A bill is used to track and manage the money you owe to your vendors or suppliers. When you receive a bill for goods or services, you can enter it into QuickBooks as a bill, say like an electric bill, for instance. Expenses, on the other hand, are used to record any money you spend on your business. That includes purchases of goods or services, for instance, that are not associated with a bill. For example, if you buy office supplies or pay for a business lunch, those could be recorded as an expense. Also, bills, when you enter the bill in QuickBooks, it's recorded as an accounts payable. And this is beyond the scope of this training, but just to let you know, it shows up on your balance sheet. An expense, on the other hand, is recorded as part of your income statement, and it shows up on your profit and loss, and is subtracted from your revenue to calculate your net income. Again, we'll get to that later, beyond the scope of this program today. But here's the bill screen, how you enter a bill. Let's say, for instance, let's click the drop-down list, and these would be vendors we've added before, or you could just start typing this in. If the address wasn't in there, it would ask you for that, and you would continue on with that. Let's go down. Let's say the telephone company, Cal Telephone, for instance. See, these have already populated in here. We make sure the due date is correct. The bill dates and due date, let's say the due date is today. And again, as I mentioned before, dates are extremely important in QuickBooks. Always double check the date and make sure the date is correct. If you go down to the category details, it would be under telephone. Utilities, telephone makes sense, Cal Telephone. The bill is $56.50, not a bad bill. I've had less, I've had more. So it's $56.50. What you do then is save and schedule the payment. So you click save and schedule the payment. So what happens with that is when you pay that bill to Cal Telephone, let's say you write them a check. Doesn't make any difference what it is. Write them a check, you put it on your credit card, and you pay them. When the check gets to the bank downloads that check into your account in QuickBooks. It shows up in your bank feed. That QuickBooks then looks for that in your books. It finds that bill that you've recorded, and it matches the two, shows up as a match on your bank feed. You click match, and it's then in your books. Very, very simple. Now, I promised to tell you the rest of the story, didn't I? Do you want to know the rest of the story? What happened with the wonderful prince and the beautiful princess that saved him and found his receipts? Well, they married each other. She is now my partner on MPM bookkeeping. So the moral of the story is, find your receipts, find the shoebox, dump your receipts out, take the shoebox outside, burn it, laugh hysterically, come back in, go online, get a QuickBooks online account where it's very easy, very simple to record and maintain the bills and expenses. Thank you. Now, if you've liked this video, and I hope you've liked this video, please subscribe, give us a big thumbs up, give us comments. Really would like to see your comments, and feel free to share this with others as well. Thank you again for watching. Have a great day.